So I just got out of the shower, full of shower thoughts today, because I just realized I missed out on the opportunity of a goddamn lifetime. The comedic potential I have missed will eat me alive forever. Because today is the 4th of July. I live in Texas. I'm trying to leave Texas to move to fucking England, of all places, because my dream job is waiting for me. And yeah, it's an incredible opportunity, but imagine the comedic potential if I had moved from America to England on the fucking 4th of goddamn July. I'm slacking. I missed the mark, bro. But luckily I do still have this thing. Oh, it would be less funny. But it would still be pretty fucking funny if this hit the goal on 4th of July. So if y'all blow this up, if you blow this up, and I hit my goal by the end of July, I will move to England, which I was already gonna do anyway. But if you help me hit my goal, and you make this pop the fuck off, I will move to England, and I'll dump tea in the fucking ocean. Because I may not be super patriotic, but I know comedy when I fucking see it. So you have your mission, we have our goal, and it's time to figure out what the fuck a kilometer is. Someone in Memphis can help me source a replacement for this snow globe. My official count will be 147. And most of my snow globes are from places, either given to me by friends and family, like this one from my tattoo artist, this most recent one from my mom, or ones I picked up on my own travels, like this one from London. And this Memphis one is from someone I no longer speak to, and it broke when I moved into this apartment. The globe went in between the pig pieces, and it was really top-heavy, and things happen. Surprisingly, though, only the third one I've ever broken in my life. Here's the tag, just in case that's helpful. But clearly, snow globes make me very happy. Lakenzo, the dandelion crayon girl, is my hero. Cause yeah, sure, these things might not make any sense to anyone else, and they're not exactly rare and valuable. But they make me very happy, and a lot of them are proof that my friends think about me all around the world. And honestly, when was the last time you saw a toucan balancing a Guinness on its nose? And yes, they didn't skip the top of the barrel, that's amazing. Thank you, Rin, by the way. And one day, I'm gonna have a big old house with so many shelves. And I'm gonna fill it with the weirdest, most beautiful snow globes you've ever fucking seen. This one does open all the way, it's just blocked by the shelf. So if anyone in Memphis wants to help me find a new barbecue pig snow globe, or if anyone else wants to help add to my collection, let's be honest, it's one of the real reasons I opened my P.O. box to begin with. Feel free to hit me up, I guess. I'll even write your name on the bottom. Okay, love you, bye! Also, this one from San Francisco has fog in it. I got it on a trip with my university's photography club in college. How did they do this? So I'm finally to a point in my transition where my face is not questionable when it comes to my masculinity. No one's gonna look at the shitty overgrownness of my neckbeard that is not shaving for a week and think, oh yes, woman. But I also have chronic pain from the whole missing a rib situation. And binding fucking hurts. I can't do it anymore. I'm getting too old. I'm 23. I'm practically geriatric. And while I do enjoy KT tape, because it works without like the whole compression kind of thing, it's expensive. That shit can't be used more than once, and it's hard. I don't know. So basically, I've decided to just stop. Like what are they gonna do about it? You know? What are they gonna do? And if anyone says anything to my face, you go, yeah, it's kind of what happens when you hit a human body with a massive SUV at 50 miles an hour. Weird shit happens. What are they gonna do? So I took a bit of a risk, and it mostly paid off. But I have my first Pride Festival of the year in 2 days, on Saturday, so I have all of today and all of tomorrow to be prepared for. And I'm a professional. I know what I need. But this time around, I took a big risk and put in a charm order that I wasn't sure would arrive before I needed it. And it just got here today. I had to go put air in my tires, and I had to go pick up some more beads, so I'm a mess because it's hot in Texas. But it did get here. And I got a bunch of really cute charms to put in my gumball machine. Some of them probably will not fit, but we'll make do with what we have. But I also needed more pendants for chokers, because I needed more daisies, which worked out. They always do. But I also splurged on some rainbows, and they're a bit big. I'm sure that's someone's style. I'm sure someone will love it, because someone always loves something. But, I don't know, I feel like they're just a little bit too big. But, you know, whatever. It works, nothing I can do about it now. But I also had to order mushrooms, and they come in randomized color packs, so you don't know what you're going to get of each one, or how many of each color. But I thought that I'd already had each color at least once, and this one is like maroon. I don't have fucking maroon. And with the white mushrooms, I thought for sure I was gonna get a green. I had all the colors. I even prepped a green one so that I could make it when I bought new beads today. But no, there are no green. And there's orange, and there's blue and purple. And I've never had blue and purple before. Where the fuck did they come from? I'm good at rolling with the punches, but I was not prepared to have this many more color variations. And I'm definitely not one to flinch away from a challenge, so I will make as many as I can today, and probably early tomorrow, and do everything else I need to do tomorrow night. Down to the fucking wire, that's me. But it does mean I probably get to try making a couple trans pride ones. We'll see how that goes. But either way, I guess, wish me luck, and remember to go check out my GoFundMe. Please, I need to stop melting. New Orleans is one of the most beautiful cities in the world to me. And when I say that, people like to argue with me. Oh, it's all run down, it's all poor neighborhoods, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Hurricane Katrina happened. But then when you go into the history of that and how the American South was largely betrayed by the American government after Katrina, they just kind of stopped listening. But in context of what Louisiana used to be and what it could be again with the right effort, that beauty is still there, you just don't see it. I was in New Orleans a couple weeks ago for all of 3 hours, and the only thing I did besides get lunch was walk through an old Art Deco style building on a small airfield that was open to the public. And it did have a restaurant that I did not eat in because I was not dressed appropriately. But if you can walk into a place like this and not fall in love, don't talk to me. Because when I tell you that all of this is an architectural marvel to me, a guy who doesn't understand architecture but knows art when I see it, this is art. And so much of New Orleans could still look like this. And I hope that it does again someday, because oh my god. See, I used to do a lot of urban exploring in college, just walking through abandoned places with a camera and love in my heart. And before, during, and after that time in my life, I've gone down countless YouTube rabbit holes of just urban exploring in other places. And Art Deco New Orleans will always be the most beautiful thing in the world to me. And I hold the US government personally responsible for a lot of terrible things. But the loss of the absolute marvel that was old New Orleans is definitely fucking up there. Especially because at 6 years old, I was donating my piggy bank money to the American Red Cross because helping other people was more important than saving for another Cabbage Patch Kid doll. And it will never not piss me off that the people with actual power and influence couldn't have half as much compassion as a child with a fucking piggy bank. But I guess all this is just to say that I fucking love New Orleans. I've been there maybe 3-4 times in my life, and no other city, no other state, no other country I've ever been to has ever held a fucking candle. The heart, the soul, the customs, the people, the traditions, the fucking history of New Orleans is and always will be one of the most beautiful things in the world to me. And all it took to reignite those feelings and make me nerd out on the internet was a couple hours and a walk through one building. But everything about this city is fucking gorgeous. Okay, love you, bye. It's so nice to feel seen.
Today was a really good example of two very specific things. One, I am so glad that my bike tops out at 65 because I need that handicap. I need that I hit a pothole in fucking Dallas. I hate fucking Dallas roads. I caught air. I came off that seat and my bike left the ground. I need to be, This is why I can't get the 600. I can't. I gotta keep myself at 150. Oh my god. Dallas needs to fix their fucking roads. And I need to keep the slow bikes. Oh shit. I landed that shit though. I did so well. I scared myself.
I have returned. Why do I never realize that I'm actively burning out until I take a step back and take a break? What's up with that? After months of non-stop work, I stepped away for a week and a half. I went on multiple boats, I read almost a whole book, I colored, I bought snow globes, I took so many photos of the sun, I ate a lot of good food, I was in bed before midnight, and I brought all of my fanciest clothes and I gave myself costume changes because I deserve it. And now my goal is to find a new routine that includes rest and not just requires it, and really bust through the 400-something orders I still have left to finish. I have reopened the shop, relisted chokers and bracelets, because now that the moving fund is mostly taken care of, I still have bills to pay in the meantime. And I have a lot of new ideas that hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to work on. So, massive thank you for patience and support so far. Ginormous thank you to everyone who made me take a break. I need to be forced sometimes. I'm a very go with the flow, move with the speed of life kind of person, but when I get hermity, oh boy, I just renewed my passport. I need to go more places. But for now, back to work we go. Please, please, please check out the shops, tell all your friends. And my next post office run, for anyone wondering, will hopefully be the end of next week, probably the beginning of the week after. I'm gonna try and squeeze a whole bunch of orders into this one just to catch up a little bit. But until then, stay tuned for vacation posting. Okay, love you, bye.
This one is my third Cozumel snow globe, but the first one I bought myself. This one is from Mahual, Mexico. Costa Maya is just the name of the port, not the city it's in. Where I saw a sea turtle in the wild. Jellyfish almost touched my face, and a crab ran across my foot. It was wonderful. This run is from Harvest Caye, Belize, a private island owned by the cruise line. I have actually been to Belize itself, and it's much prettier than this stupid private island. This one is from Honduras, probably my favorite country I've ever been to. But the first time I went as a kid, it didn't have a proper port, so I was actually experiencing the place itself, and not the stupid fucking port thing. And I also got myself a shirt from Honduras, which I don't usually do, but I like it a lot. I like cruising because the traveling is actually part of the experience, but man, does it feel artificial, you know?